to speak about focus real quick, because I got to get home. I just got finished doing some Pilates and, some training. And to be totally transparent, man, I was struggling today. I'm taking care of my body. Just one of them days, if you're not all the way focused when you do exercises like that with Pilates and things like that, one little thing can throw you off. And as I was doing Pilates, I was focusing on, what I wasn't doing right. I was focused on, how bad I thought I was doing. And it controlled my whole practice. It controlled my whole training. And, after I realized that, I got better at a lot of stuff. Even my instructor informed me on that and, said some things like good job while I was doing it. But I was so focused on what I wasn't doing right that I didn't even realize so focused on what I was doing wrong, that I didn't even realize what I was doing right, what I was getting better at, how I was strengthening myself. And just by showing up, it's strengthening yourself. Every day's not going to be a perfect day. And you might ask, what does that have to do with me? It made me think about life. That's how life is a lot. We go through a lot of things, man. A lot of things happen. People leave our life. Things happen in our life that doesn't seem fair. I know it's hard when the pain chooses you. You lose your job. You're losing certain things. Certain things aren't right in your life. And we focus on that. We put all our attention on that, right? And if you believe like me, what you focus on is what you will feel. And sometimes we're so focused on what's not going right that we can't see everything that is going right. We're so focused on the pain that we can't see the strength. We're so focused on the loss that we can't see the gain. We're so focused on somebody walking out of our life that we don't even realize that them walking out of our life could be really strengthening our life. And so I want to share a message tonight to tell you to redirect your focus. Really control your perspective. Your perspective is your power. And I'm not saying you have to ignore certain situations, act like they don't exist, because that's not facing your reality. But understand, just as easy as it is to focus on what's not going right in your life, you can just as easily focus on what is going right in your life. How this situation is making you stronger. If you follow me, I talk about it a lot. My hardest times built my strongest faith. If it wasn't for my hard times, if it wasn't for my struggle, not that I pray for struggle, but if it wasn't for my struggle, I wouldn't be who I am today. And so just like today, where I was focused on everything that was going wrong, that I didn't see everything that was going right, change that. Control your focus. Ask yourself, you know what? Yeah, this sucks today. Yes, it sucks this person treated me like this. Yes, it sucks I messed up. Yes, it sucks I made a mistake. But what's going right in my life? How can I allow this to make me better? How can I find a lesson in this quote-unquote loss? Because sometimes our greatest losses are our greatest gains. Sometimes it takes hitting our rock bottom to change our lives. Sometimes it takes losing everything we think we need in our lives just to show us that we really don't need it. Sometimes it takes losing who we think we need in our lives just to show us that our life is better off without that person. That's not always the case, but sometimes that is. But if you're always focused on what you don't have, if you're always focused on who's left you, if you're always focused on the pain, if you're always focused on the struggle, then you'll never see the strength. You'll never find a lesson in it. Sometimes majority of the times it takes the wrong relationship. Some of us, we get in situations and we're down on ourselves because we've been in these failed relationships, right? And we say, man, and nobody's ever going to love me. I don't feel like I'm enough. I suck at relationships. I'm never going to get married, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? And I get it. I'm not undermining that. I definitely get that. But I'll tell you right now, it takes the wrong relationships to put you in the right one. You know what I'm saying? It takes the wrong relationships to make you appreciate the right relationships. So just as easy as you can say, nobody loves me or whatever it may be, you can say, you know what? These wrong relationships, even though that they suck to go through, these wrong relationships are teaching me what love isn't, so I can know what love is. These wrong relationships are showing me someone who doesn't value me, someone who doesn't appreciate me, someone who doesn't cherish me, someone who takes me for granted. So when I do find someone, I'm not going to say find. Let me say that because I don't want y'all searching. When that person comes to my life, I can understand and I can see someone who truly appreciates me. I can recognize it a lot easier now because I know what I don't want. I know what's not right. And so let the hard times make you appreciate the good things in your life. Your perspective is your power. What you focus on is what you will feel. And that's the lesson I learned today in my Pilates class, man, because I was so focused on losing balance. I was so focused on a certain pose, and I was so focused on a certain time in the class where I was really failing, I felt like. But even through that failure, I was giving my all. It was just a day. Like, we have bad days. Some days, your best isn't going to look like it looks like on other days. But me showing up, I got better. I got stronger. And then when I look back, when I reflected, when I got in the car today, I was like, man, I did a lot of other great things good today. Like, I got better in that area, but I was so focused on what I wasn't doing right. I was so focused on how I was failing in this area that I couldn't even appreciate the good things that I was doing. And that's life. Some of us, we might be, quote unquote, losing or failing in certain areas of our life that we're so focused on that we can't see everything else that we're doing right. And so I need you to sit back and I need you to appreciate yourself. I need you to stop being so hard on yourself. I'm not telling you to ignore reality. I'm not telling you to act like things don't exist, but I'm telling you to start appreciating yourself, right? If certain things don't look right, okay, but what does look right? All right, everything's not going to be 100% in your life all the time. You know, in the perfect world, that's what we all seek and strive to have. But there's going to be things in your life that aren't going right. But just because that area isn't going right doesn't mean your life is not going right. I want you to understand that. Just because, you know, somebody treats you like you're worthless doesn't mean that you're not full of worth. You know, it's all about what we focus on. If you focus on that, if you focus on somebody treating you like trash and that's the only thing you consider, you value, you define your life by, you're going to feel like that. But you can easily find other people who value you. Accept that definition. Why you got to accept the definition from a person that make you feel less? Why you got to accept the definition of your failures? Why you got to accept the definition of your losses? Why? Accept other definitions. Accept the positive things that are going on in your life. And that's a choice. That's a choice. That's a choice. So hopefully this message tonight can have you think about your perspective and have you think about your focus. Because if you're feeling like crap, it's probably because you're focused on crap. Just being honest. It's probably because your environment is surrounded by it. But just as easy as you can focus on that, you can find something in your life that you can say, you know what? I'm going to gravitate towards this because I'm growing in this area of my life. I'm not doing as bad as I thought, you know? And a lot of times we accept the world's definition for us, right? So if the world says that, you know, you don't have X, Y, and Z, you're a failure. And so we accept that definition. Like, forget the world's definition. Forget what society tells you. Forget all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are trying to become better, then you are growing with your life. If you are trying to heal and you are healing, you're growing with your life. And I'm super proud of you. And it's time for you to be proud of yourself. Don't be like I was tonight in that class where I was sitting there making myself feel like nothing. Even when I showed up, when I didn't have to show up, I was still making myself feel like nothing because I was focused on my failure. I was focused on my struggle. I was focused on what I wasn't doing correctly or whatever it may be. I was focused on me not finishing a rep. I was tired today. I could have easily focused on me showing up though, me pushing through because I didn't want to go. I didn't today. I didn't want to go. I was tired. I was chilling at the house. It's cold in Texas. And you know, I'm a Texas boy. So anything under 45 degrees is cold. But I said I need to get up and go. And that in itself is an accomplishment. An accomplishment. You know, we focus so much on achieving so much that we lose the power in attempting. You know what I'm saying? Like, achievement is great, but if you're attempting to do something, if you're attempting to grow, if you're attempting to love yourself more, if you're attempting to better your life, if you're attempting to heal your life, if you're attempting to deepen your spiritual walk, if you're attempting it, that's an achievement in itself. All right? That's an achievement in itself, because most people wouldn't even do that. Most people wouldn't even do that. Most people wouldn't show up. Most people would use excuses. But you are not doing that. All right? So I just wanted to share that message with y'all tonight. I hope it touched somebody. I hope somebody related to it. I'm in the car, and I didn't want to wait till I got home because it was on my heart right now. And just keep moving forward. Let nothing hold you back. All right? And just really tonight, just sit back and ask yourself, what am I focusing on, and how can I focus on something better? That doesn't mean you ignore the situation or you act like it don't exist, but you don't put all your attention there. Balance out your life. Balance out your life, because I know when I was going through my hardest times in life, all my focus was on the bad stuff. Like, I didn't even see the good stuff. I was so blinded, I couldn't even see the good stuff in my life because I was choosing not to focus on that, because what I wanted so much, that's what controlled my life, my wants. And I didn't even realize that I had so many other things going on in my life that were great, that were good. So I had to stop focusing on that and focus on the things that were really positive in my life. And so I hope this message can make you guys do that, all right? But go get it, man. Go get it. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new beginning. God bless you to see another sunset. I pray he bless you to see a sunrise tomorrow, and tomorrow's a new day, right? You're a choice away from a new beginning, a commitment away from a new life. Remember that. Tomorrow's new. You don't have to bring in the pain from today until tomorrow. Don't let today's pain take away tomorrow's strength, all right? So let's focus on positivity. Let's focus on growth. Let's focus on one thing in your life that you can be appreciative of. The one thing in your life where you're growing, one thing in your life that you can have gratitude for. Just one. All right, so let's turn that focus. Let's start training our mind to have our perspective be our power instead of our prison. All right, don't be like me tonight. My perspective tonight in that class was my prison, and I was struggling. I stayed there. And so I said, no more, man, I'm tripping. So I was tripping tonight, but I'm going to get it right, all right? So I appreciate you guys, man. Let's get it.